Okay, I think we can get started and more people can join as we go. So I want to say welcome everyone to the January Town Hall. We have co-founder Edward with us today. He'll be discussing some things with the project that happened during the month of January and also answering some questions from the community. But first of all, I want to wish a happy Lunar New Year to those Neptunites that celebrated. Happy that we had the Town Hall around the same time. So happy New Year to everyone. And thank you for joining us today. Edward, how are you today?
Yep, I'm good. Thank you. Just switching over to try and get the recording on track so that we can upload it to YouTube later. But yeah, good, thank you. And yeah, similarly, Happy New Year to everybody.
Okay, great. Just let me know when you have the recording up and going, and then we can get started.
Yep, anyway, good to go.
Okay, great. So I think we can start off with, can you tell everyone a little bit about what happened with the marketplace in the month of January? There was a lot of activity, so can you expand on that, please?
Yeah, sure. So we have the marketplace and security as line items today to update you with. And in terms of the marketplace, we've seen a lot of activity this year, which is really encouraging. So as you may be able to see from the slides here, we have had over 575 new users since the 1st of January. And we have the utilization of the cover products on the BNB chain, which has grown to above 12% for the month of January. And I put this in yesterday, 1-inch version 2. I added this graphic to the slide deck, 28.9%, but pleased to say it's ticked over the 30% utilization rate this morning. So as I said, it's great to see users purchasing cover and protecting their assets. And a consequence of more cover purchase activity in the marketplace is, of course, that those policy fees that those users are paying are rewarding LPs. And we've seen returns over the course of January for cover pool LPs in the Binance Smart Chain marketplace rise to over 12%. And as we see more users and our user acquisition campaigns growing in strength over the coming weeks and months, we shall see great opportunities for cover pool LPs in terms of the stablecoin returns. So good progress. Obviously, it's a start. We're going to build on it, and we have many plans to do so over the coming weeks and months. So very good to see a good start to this year of the dragon.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Looks like everyone in 2024 is going to prioritize safeguarding their assets. So an amazing start of the year.
Yep, absolutely. The education part of DeFi insurance is obviously important. And we will and continue to try and help people understand the importance of not only reducing risk, but mitigating it so that when bad things happen, they can turn to their cover policy and get a payout. And as we have seen from the security team and the work that they do, unfortunately, there are hacks continue to take place. Digital assets are at risk. And so purchasing a cover policy from the Neptune Mutual cover marketplace is an excellent way of mitigating those returns and getting a quick payout in the event that the policy parameters are triggered.
Absolutely. So regarding the activity in the marketplace, you were showing a slide on the returns. Is that for the LPs because of the growth in cover purchases in the marketplace?
Yeah, so depending, so you need to identify which marketplace you're on. So if it's the Binance Smart Chain, then just check the network. And have a look at the different cover pools and see what those are returning in the way of so policy fees that are getting paid to the LPs. And there is a section where you can scroll through or select different information. So you can have a look at ROI for LPs and see where the best opportunity is for you to invest stablecoin into cover pools to get these sorts of returns. So as I said, over the course of January, it was in excess of 12% actually. At the point we did the graphic, it was 10. And so they are done, if you like, on a monthly basis. And as we see cover policy purchases continue to grow over the month of February, so the returns to the LPs will be growing as well.
I mean, and with this increase of activity in the marketplace, something that has happened out as well is the activity in the NFT portal. Something that is very nice is the hashtag Neptunite NFTs trending on Twitter, now X. So it's everything in the Neptunite ecosystem that's been increasing activity lately. So it's a very exciting part to witness. And if you haven't already, go ahead and mint your soulbound Neptunite NFTs, and get on the trend so you can get it trending on X as well.
Absolutely. And of course, those who purchase their first cover policy on the Binance Spot chain and the BNB network can mint their NFT, their soulbound NFT. And from there on, the history of your activity in the cover marketplace is picked up. And you then start progressively building points for each action that you take in the marketplace, whether that's purchasing cover or providing liquidity. Those points build up, and then you will progress through the different levels of the NFT marketplace, where you can free to mint progressively more and more rare NFTs. So yeah, have a look at the NFT marketplace. If you scroll down to the bottom of our website, you can have a look through that, see the different levels, and see what NFTs are available at different levels and the points associated with those levels.
Yes, absolutely. The NFT project, the portal, everything's just so amazingly built. The rarity of the NFTs and even the animation, the graphics that are on our YouTube channel, they're pretty amazing, guys. So get on that and share with us your Neptunite NFTs. So is there anything else that you want to share regarding the activity in the marketplace?
Yeah, so just one quick update relating to liquidity. So as we've been saying, for cover pool LPs, there are opportunities to invest stable coins into cover pools. And one thing that is worth mentioning is that LPs do have the opportunity to withdraw capital. So there's a 7-day window every 180 days, as you can see in the slide here. And if you want to look and read further about this, this was covered in a blog that we wrote some time ago. So solutions to major DeFi liquidity pool issues. And the reason that this is important for DeFi insurance LPs is because it is actually unusual. In fact, I think we're unique in terms of providing easy exit, if I can put it like that, for LPs. Because, of course, a liquidity that users are providing to cover pools is being used to underwrite, so to speak, the cover policies that are being written. So once cover policies are sold, that liquidity becomes locked in. And so we had to think quite hard and develop a scheme by which LPs could, on a regular basis, after a period of time, withdraw capital if they so wanted. And that's fairly unique to Neptune Mutual. It's a really important aspect to consider before providing capital to DeFi insurance protocols. And we need to look after our cover pool LPs in the same way as we try and look after any other group within our ecosystem. And this is one really important point that we designed into our system to protect LPs, to enable them to get capital out if they need to. And this this withdrawal cycle, as we call it, the liquidity provider withdrawal cycle, took place on the cover marketplace in Ethereum over the course of January, enabling LPs to exit if they wanted to. And of course, some users chose to do so. So that happened over the course of January, and just something to keep in mind if you're interested in providing capital to either Neptune Mutual or any other DeFi insurance, really make sure that you can exit as I've mentioned. So yeah, important point.
It is a very important point that really differentiates Neptune Mutual from other projects. And this is, like you mentioned, an an old article that we had. So I'll make sure to share the link just so everyone can read again and get informed with everything that's happening, since it's still a very valid point within the project. So in the last town hall, you were mentioning the 2023 security report that our security experts were working on, but now I believe it's already ready to go, and we've been sharing the link on socials for everyone to get their free cryptocurrency hacks of 2023. Can you expand on that, Edward?
Yeah, so it is a comprehensive report, as I said, put together by our security team, who are obviously analysing and explaining the how and why of security hacks. So this is a summary of, not a summary, it's a complete document explaining all of the different types of hacks that occurred through 2023. It's very extensive, and it does provide useful information to protocols and of course to users that are interested in developing their understanding. What we've seen in 2023 is that there are well-known attacks that happen repeatedly. So we've seen, for example, precision loss attacks. It's a well-understood vulnerability, and protocols really need to keep up to speed with both the way in which attackers use these vulnerabilities and how to protect against them. And so this hack report for 2023 should be a document that protocols look through and use to benchmark and check, if you like, that they have all the different known vulnerabilities, at least those that appeared in 2023, firmly protected in terms of the way their security handles the different vulnerabilities. So a really useful report, and well done, and kudos to the security team who put it together and who follow 24 hours a day the different exploits that arise, and then diligently write them up so that everyone is hopefully best placed to stop them happening in the future.
Yes, absolutely. It's a very complete and detailed report that the team worked very hard on. So I shared the link here in the chat for everyone to get your free copy now. It's very useful, like you mentioned, for both projects and users. Just it's a very, very well-rounded report. So I think that's it from my side. Edward, do you have anything else you want to share before we move to questions from the community?
Really just to keep following us, because we do have a lot of growth initiatives in the coming weeks and months. Lots of different and exciting work, and to both increase users of our current marketplace, but also to expand our reach and to grow the Neptune Mutual ecosystem, if I can put it like that. So there is another thing that I'm going to announce today, but there will be big and exciting announcements coming up over the next few weeks. All of the team here are working hard to grow Neptune Mutual throughout 2024. As listeners will know, we worked hard towards the end of last year in terms of making the NPM token more visible in different ways, and that led to a growth in the trading volume. And we will continue both to support different initiatives, both to help make the NPM token more visible, but also, as I just said, we have some really, really big and exciting growth initiatives come up. So keep following us, keep chatting to us in Discord or Telegram, and we are pretty excited about what's coming over the next few weeks and months.
Amazing. So now, everyone, if you have any questions for Edward, you can type them here in the chat of the call, and I can start. We had a question earlier from a user, which is, I guess, in the same topic of what you were just saying, Edward. So it's important to discuss it. That user was asking how we plan to develop the NPM token and the project in general in the 2024. So
So one thing you can do is to follow me in CoinMarketCap, where I do provide updates on a reasonably regular basis. And you will have seen, if you follow me there, that there was an announcement by Sushi about upcoming plans and work that we're going to do together. As users will know, we have quite a number of different NPM USDC pools on Sushi, and we are working closely together with them for a number of different initiatives. All I can say at the moment is keep following us because we do have quite a lot of different projects coming to boost everything from user acquisition, the NPM token, in a variety of different interesting ways, with some new features, if you like, and working together and partnering with Sushi on that, and more, quite a lot more. So exciting times ahead.
Amazing. I just shared your profile link here in the chat so everyone can follow Edward on CoinMarketCap to keep with all the news that are gonna come in the next few months. So make sure you follow Edward on his CoinMarketCap profile. So let's give it a few minutes to see if there are more questions from the community before we finish today's call. Okay, seems that was the only question from the community for today. So everyone, you can ask questions before. Doesn't have to be during the town hall. You can just drop your questions in the AMA category, and we'll make sure to address them either on the chat from the team or even by Edward on our next town hall. So keep chatting with us. We're here to talk to everyone. Edward, any last thoughts?
Thanks for listening, everybody, and your participation much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day, and indeed the rest of the Year of the Dragon. So thanks everyone. Speak to you soon.
Thank you, everyone.